Animal consciousness. People helping animals, people helping the planet. The program's mission is to improve the living conditions of all animals and the health of our planet. Mankind is not separate from nature. All life on Earth is interconnected. The maintenance of biodiversity and treating animals humanely is important. Higher mammals have megacognition, the ability to think, awareness and understanding. Animals feel joy and pain.
Hello and welcome to the Animal Consciousness Show. I'm your host, Randal Massaro. You may recognize me from the TV series Border Battles as well as other TV and movie productions. But I'm not just another actor in Hollywood. I'm also an animal rights activist and national president of Union Members for the Preservation of Wildlife International, an organization that takes a stand against hunting, trapping, poaching, wild horse and burro roundups, as well as exposing the politicians and government agencies that support and subsidize them. But America has a dirty little secret. Hundreds of millions of tax dollars are being spent to wage war on our wildlife. The Department of the Interior, along with many other state, local, and federal agencies that we have entrusted and empowered to preserve and protect our wildlife and our natural resources, are in fact selling out our wildlife. Agencies like the Department of Agriculture, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Services, State Fish and Game, the National Park Service, the U.S. Forestry Service, the Bureau of Land Management, big oil, gas, mining, along with cattle and sheep ranchers, and professional trapping companies. And let's not forget rodenticides, pesticides, insecticides, and yes, human encroachment. And all this taking place on our public land and with our tax dollars. So won't you please join us as we call for a ban on all trapping, hound dog hunting, canned hunting, and wildlife killing contests? And let's outlaw all wild horse and burro roundups. Support ecotourism and save our environment and our wildlife for future generations. Today, we have a very special guest. He's from the Mescalero Reservation in New Mexico. He's a proud member of the Mescalero and Chiricahua Apache Nation. He is looked upon as a spiritual advisor as well as an animal rights activist. He does animal calls, plays the flute, drum, and spiritual chants. I would like to welcome Apache Daklugie to the show. We're so happy to have you today, Apache.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on the show today. Appreciate it. So tell us about yourself, Apache. Who is Apache Daklugie?
Well, I am. Yes, I am.
In the flesh.
Yes, I am in the flesh, and I'm proud of it.
Thank you. Well, you know, the Chiricahua are just one of many bands of the Apache Nation. There are Jicarillas, Tontos, White Mountain, Membrino, Mescalero, and of course the Chiricahuas. So tell us about your nation or band that makes you different from the others.
I can remember the Chiricahua. We fought the last battle, and there's many more names in the Chiricahua in different areas of the east and to the White Mountain, Chiricahua, Quilaro Chiricahua, Mescalero Chiricahua. We're all over. Chihuahua Chiricahua, and we're one of the biggest. The other Apache nations are good. They're strong. We're warriors. We're all family. We're all cousins, no matter what. We're all as one. If we get to battle, we're going to be together no matter what. You know what I mean? So there's no more difference. Just the painting, the ceremonies can be a little different. The language, just a little bit.
Or like your cousins, the Navajos.
Yes, yeah, exactly. They're Navajo. The Dene. We call Ende. They call Dene.
Okay, much like the Sioux and the Cheyenne are also related with the Cree. It is a known fact that indigenous people often take on names of animals like Sitting Bull, Crazy Horse, Johnny White Eagle, etc. Why is that, and is there something behind that?
Well, it all comes about how your family looks at it, what the ceremony is. Like for me, for instance, running hawk. I know hawks don't run, but they give me running hawk. Why? Because I used to run a lot, but I used to chase the hawks. I love hawks still. I used to run with them when I was younger. So my family looked at that and they seen that. They said, we need to give him a good name. We need to name him Running Hawk, Crazy Horse. He took his name by the way he acted with horses. He went to them, even through the wildness. He got to get on them. They knew him. They recognized him. White Eagle, it's a proud bird, strong bird, has white on him. And then the way he is, proudness of flying, the watcher of all. So that's where they get their names, by the way their character is, by the way they connect with the animals.
So in essence, you're really saying that the indigenous people envelop the animals. They envelop them. They feel the spirit of them.
Yes, we do feel their spirit. For instance, the wolf. A wolf can be a prowler at night, a warner, a singer. In the daytime, he prowls, looks, protects, kind of like they call it a shift changer. One of our warriors shift changes to the wolf to protect the outside of the village, to protect the clan. But and then he shift changes back to the nighttime to sing for us.
Interesting. Okay. Well, how did you get started doing animal calls?
Oh, very young at the reservation. Very young, listening to many of the animals. A lot of our people, when they do ceremonies, there's a lot of animals. A lot of animals don't come near you, but for some reason, wherever I went, there was always kinds of animals. There was wolves, there was horses, there was mountain lions, there was all kinds of animals for me, birds singing, just near me, wouldn't even fear me, and I didn't fear them. It's like a connection with the animals, a spirit there that connected, and I knew I had a calling.
Wonderful. No, that's good to know. Basically, the animals can sense if you have to fear someone or they can get close to you.
It's like the Apache. We smell fear, he don't live. Back in those days.
Right. Well, when did you become an animal rights activist?
Oh, years back. I was very young when I seen the animal horse, actually, the she, getting killed, getting slaughtered. Getting killed for no reason. I thought it was just for fun, but it is for fun in a way. It is because they send the meat to the Europeans, and they eat it. They're proud of it. Even the colts. It's a special feast with the colts.
Right.
And I didn't like that. I was very young, so I knew I had to do something about this, and started activizing. And we're called First Nations. That's where we started.
Okay. Well, yeah, because they do eat horse meat in Europe and Asia, even though horse meat is not the most healthy for you. But yet, even the indigenous people ate it when you guys were starving and when there was no food.
Especially the Chiricahua, because we live in the desert. We're always getting chased.
Right. And what animal does your tribe honor or revere the most? What is your sacred animal for your tribe or nation?
It's not just one, but the eagle, the mountain lion, the Etui, the horse, the she, the eagle, Wambali. The bear, not so much. I don't know why, but it's not. The fox ain't either. Or, the owl, but, the owl makes little sounds. So, way we listen to their music. But the ones is the horse, the wolf, and the mountain lion. And the horny toad, believe it or not, a reptile. The horny toad, what taught us how to hide. And now even they're extinct. There's not that many horny toads anymore. People are killing them. Just, they're not there no more.
Right. Yes, that's a reptile. Yeah.
Yes.
And so it's safe to say clans, tribes, nations, bands, whole different animals sacred, like the Nez Perce, the horse tribe, or Lakota Sioux in Dakota. Quite often, I notice that indigenous people seem to pray over everything. Whether they eat, they hunt, they give food back to Mother Earth. What is that all about?
It starts with a respect for the Creator that gave us the ground, gave us the food, gave us the animals to clothe, eat, be able to share, be able to feed other clans that are small, other tribes. And Creator gave us that gift to be able to do everything as long as we pray before our kill, and we pray after the kill. So we'll be able to continue spreading that for our generations to come, the respect. And when we got the rock, bow, whatever it is we had, the clay, we would put pieces of food in there, bury it, so Creator gave it back to us, and then to our families, and again to the future.
What a wonderful way of looking at things.
Yes.
Well, let's see, now we're going to get down to the performance part of the show, something that we all would love to see, though. So I understand that you whistle, you perform animal and bird calls. So could you give us a sample of that?
Sure. Start with the flute again.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That is just very touching. I understand that you do wonderful impressions of animals and whistles and bird calling. Can you do that for us?
Yeah, I can start off with.
We'd be honored. The audience is just sitting here in awe. They're amazed. I mean, yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah, pretty amazing, huh? Now, that wasn't enough. We also heard that you play the drum and chant.
Yes,
Can you please? God, amazing, and you know, how often do you see that, ladies and gentlemen? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show for today. America's Dirty Little Secret, America's Other War, America's War on Wildlife. Please get involved in helping save the environment and animals, no matter if wild or domestic. Learn how reducing, reusing, and recycling can help our communities, the environment, and saving money, energy, and natural resources. Help stop global climate change and pollution. Call and write your politicians. Join an animal rights organization. Attend a protest and make your voice heard. Elect environmental and animal-friendly politicians. In closing, let me leave you with this thought. Are we going to be known as the generation that wiped out our last of our wildlife? I sure hope not. And that's where we come in. Get involved in an organization. Look us up. Look us up on Google, Yahoo, on the web. Go to Randal Massaro, Union Members for the Preservation of Wildlife International. Go to our website, umpwi.com, or call us at 760-245-3635. I'm Randal Massaro with the Animal Consciousness Show and Union Members for the Preservation of Wildlife. We thank you for joining us today, and we would like to also thank our very talented and special guest, Apache Daklugie, for performing for us today. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me here.
Thank you. It's an honor.
Yes.
Thank you. Until next time.